What's going on, guys? This is Big Worm 380, and we're back in Ark Survival on the PC server. So, the last episode, I showed you guys the base, and I showed you that upgrade table with the augmenting add-on, and I went ahead and augmented my flak armor. So, as you can see right now, I upgraded the hypothermic insulation, which is the insulation against the cold, and like you can see, I've got flak armor on right now, and all I've got is the little, whatever you want to call it, ice crystal, snowflake, little icon. I'm not even freezing right now. So that's pretty badass. Especially since we live right next to the snow biome. It makes it nice where you don't have to constantly swap out, armor to snow gear. Because sometimes we can be in our base, and if it gets cold enough during, especially at night, we can be in our base and be freezing. So that makes it nice. So there's a Giga right there. I think that Giga is the only Giga I've seen on the map so far. I haven't gone really over to the other mountains where they're at usually. Hadn't really been looking for them. That's the only one I've seen. I believe that's the one that killed Chris not too long ago. He found it. He said it was basically stuck inside the mountain, and I think he landed to Tame, and it killed him and his Argent. So that may be one we might want to tame at some point. But right now what we're going to do, we're going to go over here to the spot where I found the Ovis before and see if we can locate a male. So I'm going to get over there and we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back over where the Ovis is. You can see on my map where it says me, and then that's Ovis right there at that other spot. It's basically in this valley area between this snow mountain and that mountain right there. Okay, like I said, this is the general area. You still got to fly around and find them, but this is where we found them. And once we located this general area, like I said, we flew all over the place in different spots that me and Chris both saw in videos that people said they found them. But we were not finding them anywhere. We did find them over here. So, again, they're meant to be kind of a more rare find. So you just got to look for them. And I'll be honest, being in the snow, that doesn't really make it any easier. But really and truly, they're not easy to find anywhere or spot. So people have found them in the real dense areas, like more dense than that even. So I'm actually glad we're finding them over here. They're easier to spot, even though they're in the snow. So, we'll fly around and, see if I can find a male. Like I said, I'm not gonna waste a trip back to the base with a female. So if I do find only a female or a couple females, I'm probably gonna end up killing them. I hate to do that, but we already have females. We don't need females. So I'm just going to kind of fly around, and if I find one, I'll be back. Oh yeah, and in case you guys notice, I am freezing now, so I'll have to add a little more of that hypothermic reagent. Right now it's 19 degrees. I noticed when it got right below 30 degrees, it was I was freezing, so that's no big deal. We'll just upgrade it some more. Alright guys, looks like we found us a male Ovis. I just gotta get over here and get it before that fucking Sparto kills it! You son of a bitch! What an asshole. Damn. Alright, well, the search continues. We've been looking for 3 days to get a damn male Ovis, and we finally found one. Last night, I found this guy. The first part of this video was recorded 3 days ago, okay? Or 2 days ago. It's Thursday. I started that video on Tuesday. And man, we've been looking, since I found that one male that died, I haven't seen another male yet. Until last night at it was almost probably 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, which is why I didn't actually record it happening. just because I wasn't recording. I wasn't even planning on finding one. I was just figured I was doing my what had become my routine fly through of the snow biome and not seeing anything except maybe another female. And we already had 2 females. I've seen another female that I killed. Chris has already seen, I think, 2 more females. Well, one of these is one of the ones he saw. I think he saw another one, and I think he killed it. And, you know, we're just killing the females because there's only so many wild Ovis on the map at any given time, from what I understand. They're real rare. So anytime I saw one, we needed a male because, you know, for breeding purposes. So now, you know, I don't give a shit what's on the map. Anyway, so what we're going to do in this episode here real quick, and the story behind this, I'll show you guys sometime where I found this thing. It was not where I'd been looking. I decided it was one of them deals. I just, on a whim, last minute, figured, man, I'm going to go try this one spot and see. You know, I was near it and I could see it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to try over there. I hadn't even looked over there. Sure enough, this little bastard was pinned up against the wall by one of the Daeodons, the pigs, and it was hitting it. And, man, I hauled ass over there as fast as I could, and I tried to scoop it up, and it was all bloody and shit. And when I did, I actually picked the pig up, and I flew a little bit and turned around and threw the pig, let it go. Turned around, this damn thing was about to jump off the cliff towards God knows what. So I can't, man, it couldn't have been any closer, basically. I really wish I'd recorded it, but like I said, it was real late, and people were sleeping and shit, so I wasn't planning on getting anything anyway. So, anyway, what we're gonna do, I made a little makeshift. It's literally 2 walls I have up right now. There's nothing to it. I need to get all these guys over here. What the hell are you doing? No. You're wandering. Don't wander. You son of a bitch. Oh, you're such an asshole. Oh my god. Stop. I hate how that wheel changes. It's bad enough that, I mean, obviously you shouldn't be able to open this wheel on something from across, you know, the room or whatever. But when it does that shit, and, you know, it's walking, that's a pain in the ass. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this is just a little makeshift area. You know, these guys don't require the ACs and all that stuff like other things do, so I'm just going to stick these in this little square I've got going on here. And, can I get out of here? Yes. Bring them in, and I need to go get one more wall to... No, don't do that. Take you off following. I know sometimes, there, alright, I'm gonna grab a wall. I know sometimes it seems like you can whistle, you know, one stop, which I've gotten in the habit of taking all my dinos off of ignore group whistles. Just because anybody that's had a big pen with a bunch of dinos has fucked up probably like I have, and whistled, you know, all follow on accident, and now then you got dinos everywhere, all fucked up in your pen. So I take them all off of the, put them on the ignore group whistles deal, and so I don't think the all stop whistle doesn't do anything, which to me that's worth it. So you gotta, I think, yeah, that'll work. I'm sitting here thinking, can these fuckers walk through this? But yeah, they're fine. Enable wandering. And enable wandering. Alright, they are mating. Alright, so I've got breeding speed on this server turned up to 20 times. So this shouldn't take long at all. See, they're already at 21%. So, when they get close, or right when they, let's see, yeah, okay, that's good. This is the second one I enabled wandering on, so they're offset slightly, which is good. That way I can run in here, disable wandering on that one first. Wait a minute. Aw, you fuckers. Seriously? Hold on. These guys got to stay super close to each other. All right, 87. You're at 89. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. All right. All right, you stop. Oh, they're gestating. That's right. So that's fine. That's right. I'm an idiot. I was worried about getting in there. I always forget I know these don't lay eggs, obviously, but I always forget that they have that gestation period. So, that way you can open it up and get in here. And all right, so we're gonna let these things gestate. It's not gonna take too long. Again, I have 20 times everything on here, so the gestation takes a little longer than the mating, obviously, but it's still not going to take very long at all. So I'm going to come back when these guys shoot their babies out. Alright, guys, these things are close. For some reason, man, after the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 updates ago, maybe, see, that jumped up from 90 to 96. These were just right neck and neck, so they're going to go off right about the same time. Yeah, see, now they're back even. I don't know why it does that. So, man, when it gets close, you just got to kind of be standing here ready for it. Now, these Ovis, I know when I've done this on Xbox, the babies kind of shoot out like up in the air and shit. Maybe they won't on here, but I always kind of stand back to see where they go because they're tiny little shits. There he is. All right, and I hope like hell these don't have the problem with eating like some of the other shit. Where'd that one go? Oh no, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. No. Come on, you little shit. Come on, imprint. And there, and okay, yeah, he's eating. All right, so I need to. They're so tiny. Anyway, we're gonna get these things raised up, and I will be back. Alright guys, the Ovis are done growing finally. I say finally, it only took like 2.5 hours. But I think originally when I thought they weren't eating, I think maybe I didn't realize because the weight on them was different because they were, the female one came out almost twice as many levels as the male. And I think that's what freaked me out because the female had way more food in her. But yeah, this is going to be good. You already saw, that's why I showed earlier, I took the one of the extra females that we had and tamed that Argent. I mean, it doesn't take, it takes, you know, and it took 18 minutes instead of 40-something minutes with prime meat, and the kibble tame, I think it was almost 10 minutes faster than kibble. So, and, you know, we don't have spinos yet. So you would have to tame spinos, wait on the eggs, and have the eggs to be able to do that. So it's definitely worth getting these and breeding them if you can find them. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.